Hello internet people and welcome to Antares. Oh, it's been a while since I last said that. I apologise that I did not upload yesterday. I completely forgot to upload yesterday, and so I'm uploading what was supposed to be yesterday's video today, and also today's video as well. Also, apologies if all of a sudden the roof starts rattling at all. You hear a rattling noise, that's the wind, because we live in Britain. And also apologies, I'm dressed like a pirate, because, basically, it's not that my clothes are in the wash, it's because they're still drying in the conservatory, because we can't hang them out on the line, because we live in Britain and it rains every 5 minutes, or they get blown away in this bloody wind. Holy balls, it's really windy at the moment. Onwards with the video. Today's video. Today is the 10th, but we're going to pretend that it's Saturday the 9th of December 2017 instead. I bet you're watching this back from like 2020 now and you're thinking, holy crap, this is an old video. So, today, well, not today, yesterday, because it is the 9th of December. It is Saturday the 9th of December. What are you on about yesterday? No. Yesterday was the 8th. Yeah, we were... Today's video is all about my dreadlocks. On the 9th of December, very late in the night, my dreadlocks turned a year old. All these ones at the front anyway. I've got some at the back, which I made exactly 10 days before I finished these ones at the top here. My hair's like bleh. So, 2 years ago, I saw someone with dreadlocks. They were really long, blonde dreadlocks. They went down to about his arse, and I was just like, I love those. I want them. I was always fascinated by dreadlocks growing up, but I just didn't know what they were. It's really weird because, like, I know what dreadlocks are, but I never really thought about it. Like, I knew I liked them, but like I just didn't. I don't know. It just didn't really hit me until about 2 years ago when I realised, do you know what? Dreadlocks are so freaking cool. I want them. I really want dreadlocks. And I was going to wait until I finished at my school because I didn't know what my school's policy were on dreadlocks. The school uniform there was always very loose, but no, I was always a bit fearful. Like, are they okay with dreadlocks? I don't know. So I put it off for about a year. And then I thought, actually, I wonder if I'll get away with braiding my hair. So I decided to start braiding my hair. I started at the nape of my neck, and I did about 2 rows. I sectioned my hair out as best I could to do the brick lay method. So it looks like how bricks look when they're laid. So one, and then one is up, yeah. Pretty simple method. And I did about 2 rows at the nape of my neck of braids. I worked hard on this all night long for like weeks, for about like 2 weeks. I was working on this, and then I thought, do you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go straight up here because I couldn't be bothered to work up like that. So I just went straight to the front of my head and started braiding this and working back. And then once I'd done like all around the top here, I just kind of gave up and I didn't really work on the rest of it. I just sort of left it to neglect. I thought, screw it, let's do the neglect method. Oh yeah, actually in September 2016 I did some practice runs. I made 3 braids and only one survived, which is this one. And it used to only just reach about here. Like, I think when I first made it, it was like about this long. Now it's like reaches all the way across, nearly to the other side of my face. So yeah, it's this dreadlock hair. It's very thin, but it's like the first one I've ever made. My hair was very, very short when I first made my braids. It's probably about like my hair was. I used to keep cutting my hair to about sort of this kind of length, kind of this sort of length. Late spring, early summer 2016 was when I last cut my hair. I left the rest of my hair to the neglect method. I'm going to show you the back now. Well, that's what my hair looks like. It's pretty messy because obviously they're only a year old, bless them. It's still in the messy phase of dreadlocks that makes me look like a homeless drug addict. What I did with the braids, I braided my hair, I sectioned my hair out and I braided I plaited them, I braided them all up, and tied them up with loom bands on the end. Don't do that if you're choosing a different method to do dreadlocks. Only use loom bands or elastic bands or any sorts of bands at all if you're doing the braided method. Other than that, don't do that. And as the dreadlocks grew out, I eventually, like, either the bands would snap or I'd pull them out. Either way, the braids would kind of, I'd take the braids out. I'm trying to find a good looking dread, or a good feeling dread anyway. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty neat. Ah! It's awkward positions we're getting into now, just for you, YouTube. Trying to find. I've got a really good one. Oh, that was a good one. I think some of these are actually pretty mature. This one's still actually done up as a braid at the end. I don't know if you can see that sort of braided sort of thing. But yeah. Dreads. This one's pretty good. Oh yeah, put a little star bead in it. It's really cool on the braid. This is all dreadlock. This used to be like up. This used to be like up here, like this. Now it's like out here like this. Cool, because that's all dreadlock, 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 and then you've got this braid with a star. The ones at the nape of my neck, none of them are still braided. I braided them up, and I realised that I'd actually braided them up. They were quite thick braids. So they've turned out to be really thick dreadlocks. This is the only one, because I cut all the loose hair off all the loose tips of them. This is the only one I didn't cut off. You can see all the loose hair goes up to about here, and it's all dreadlock from there. This one here, really thick dreadlock, look at that. It's like a monster dreadlock. All those ones at the nape of my neck there, they're proper. They're very, very short, but what is there is very, very dreaded. I have noticed that a lot of my neglect dreadlocks have shrunk up as the hair grows. They kind of grew straight into this sort of matted clump. It's not noticeable shrinking. It almost just feels like where all my braids are, it feels like my hair hasn't grown any longer. But the neglect method, obviously, I just left it. I didn't brush it, and so the hair, I watched the hair, I could feel it growing longer and longer. But then I noticed it start to shrink, and it's like, it's very noticeable with some of these dreadlocks. Just to clear up a few myths about dreadlocks, yes, I wash my hair, alright? I shower every single day, and I wash my hair once every 2 days. So, yeah, that's a myth. In fact, washing your hair at the beginning of dreadlocks is a really good thing to do. The reason that some dreadheads don't wash their hair very often is because it is a struggle to wash dreads. Like, it takes forever to dry. I washed my hair probably about like 2 hours ago, and my hair's still slightly damp now, and mine aren't even fully mature yet. It's a hassle. So some dreadheads do just only wash their hair like once a week or something. Another myth, that all dreadheads are hippies. I can't really bust that myth, because since getting dreadlocks, I've become a hippie. Well, since wanting dreadlocks, I started watching a YouTuber called Miawana. I absolutely love her. I will leave a link to her channel in the description. I watched her videos because back then she used to do videos of like about her dreadlocks, so I watched her videos for that reason, and then she kind of converted me into a hippie, and I started watching her videos on travel and on like her travels across America, and I was like, oh my god, I love it. And I just started wanting to travel. Like, I've always wanted to travel, but that made me really want to travel. That kind of made me want to do minimalist travelling. So I'm going to do that one day in my life, but not getting away from the point. Point is, I absolutely love her channel. I'll leave her link in the description. But no, she kind of made me into the hippie that I am. Another myth, that all dreadheads smoke weed. Let's make it clear. Yes, I've been around weed. I know what it smells like, but I have never touched it. I've never smoked it. I've never done anything involving it before. Seeing as how weed is illegal here in Britain, and most importantly, my mother would kill me if she ever found out that I smoked weed, then yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing it anytime soon, no. So there you go, just to clear up a few stereotypes. You do still wash your hair when you've got dreadlocks. Not everyone who has dreadlocks is a hippie. I am though. And not everyone Not everyone with dreadlocks smokes weed. I don't. I know that in my videos I may appear like I smoke weed, but trust me, I'm just crazy. Thank you for watching this dreadlock update. I've never actually done a dreadlock update before, so there you go. These are my dreads. They're a year old. Bless them. They're so tiny. I'll probably look back on this in a few years' time and think, oh my god, my hair was horrific, what was I thinking? If you want to know more about dreadlocks, I don't know, you want me to bust more myths, you want me to tell you about, like, I don't know, what I use to wash them, like, you know, what do you have to do to get dreadlocks? I don't know, what the different methods are. I don't know. If there are any dreadlock fans out there, people who are thinking about getting dreadlocks, or, you know, you want some more information about them, let me know in the comments if, you know, you want dreadlocks too and you're not sure, or you want to know more information. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you all in tomorrow's video. We're gonna be wrapping presents. Goodbye.